guys, I hope you all had an amazing Easter. Right now it is Tuesday. I planned to get a video up for you on Monday, but life happened. So I'm getting this video filmed for you today, and I'm hoping I'll either have it up today or on Wednesday for you guys. So what I wanted to do today was just kind of play around a little bit with some products and do kind of not a full tutorial, but more of a spring type get ready with me. So I'm going to be using a variety of products, some high-end, some drugstore. It's actually a really good mix. A lot of these products are lighter weight, more glowy, more delicate, because I want more of a glowy, bright, fresh look for spring. Today I'm trying something a little bit different. Normally I will either leave my hair down and it will get in my face, or I'll like wear it completely up, which I don't love, especially with my little friends here that are still growing in. So I'm going to pop on a headband today. I've had this one for a couple of years. It's just a little lace kitty ear headband, and I got this from Charlotte Russe, I believe Halloween before last. So I've used this for I believe a Halloween tutorial before, but for now, it's holding my hair back. So I'm going to be doing the whole enchilada, face, eyes, lips, eyebrows, everything today. I'm going to start by using my Maybelline Master Prime, Blur and Illuminate. You can pretty much use any primer you want, but I'm going for this one because it's very brightening. Got that everywhere. Now I'm skipping a super heavy foundation and I'm just using a BB cream. I'm using my Maybelline Dream Fresh BB. This has an SPF of 30 in it, which is really good for me because I tend to forget to buy sunscreen for my face this time of year. Now this one is in medium sheer tint, so it's a little dark for me still, but I'm just going to tap a little bit of it everywhere. The one thing I really like about BB creams is even if they're just a touch too dark for you, they tend to blend out and blend in so well that it's really not noticeable once it's fully mixed in. For concealer, I'm using one of my favorites, and that's Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Light. And I'm just going to put a pretty good amount of this underneath my eyes, a little bit on my nose. I have a little scar right there I want to cover up, a little bit of scarring there, and some redness around there. I try not to overcorrect during spring and summer. I really want my natural skin tone to show through a good bit. So I only really correct what is really obvious or what tends to bother me the most. Alright, now I'm going in with my NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. And I'm just using this on my beauty blender. Just a super light amount, mostly where I concealed. Now I'm keeping the rest of my face very simple, and I'm just going in with a blush. Today I'm using my CoverGirl True Blend Blush in Light Rose. I love this because it has a tiny bit of bronzer mixed into it, and it's got a bit of bronzer and it's got a little bit of shimmer. So if you're having one of those frankly lazy days where you don't want to do bronzer, you don't want to do the whole bronzer, blush, highlighter trio, I just love popping this on. I think it works really well. Alright, so our face is done, and that was pretty quick. Next, I'm moving on to my eyebrows. I'm using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Taupe. Because my eyebrows are so super light, I can really play with them a lot and change them up to fit whatever makeup style I'm doing. So today I'm doing more of a straighter brow than a super sharp arch. I'm taking it a little bit straighter, which tends to be where my natural brow shape wants to go anyway. And I'm just filling them in very, very lightly, mostly aiming for just the areas where I have very little to no hair, and just filling them in. Apparently I can't talk. The weather's too nice, I can't talk anymore. Since my eyebrows tend to be a little bit more wild when I'm not using something like a dip brow that has more of a creamy consistency, I'm just going to use my Maybelline Great Lash to set them in place. Excuse me, it's definitely full of eyebrow color at this point. I know there's a ton of great brow products on the market for setting your brows and stuff, but this just tends to be the one that I just grab. Plus, I've had this tube for probably about, I want to say 2 years now, which sounds a little makeup hoardery. Yes, hoardery is a new word, by the way. But I have a ton of it left. It works really, really well. And for how rarely I use a brow setting product, it works great. Alright, now I'm getting to work on my eyes, and I'm starting out by using my Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Typically, I'll just show you guys one eye or the other, but since this isn't like a major tutorial, I'm just going to keep it easy and do both at the same time. So for my eyes today, I'm using one of my favorite palettes. This is the Lorac Pro Palette 2. I love this because it's got a ton of colors, and I love that it has a matte row and a shimmer row. So first I'm just going to take a super fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to go in with a color buff. And I'm taking this from my crease all the way up to my brow. So this is functioning as my base shade and my highlight shade. I'm going to take that exact same brush. Now I'm going into the shade Nectar. And I'm concentrating Nectar right in the crease. And I'm going to go in with the basic eyeshadow brush. And I'm taking the shade Beige. This is one of the shimmer shades, and this is just going all over the lid. Alright, I'm actually going to take that exact same shade and pop it in my inner corner. I'm going to take this flat little shorty brush, and I'm going again into the shade Nectar and taking this right underneath my lower lashes. So I realized I wanted just a touch bit more depth in the crease, so I'm taking the shade Light Brown on a smaller pencil brush. I'm just taking a teensy bit of that just on the outer half of the crease. A little bit. On the other side. Just a tiny bit on the outer V. And then I'm taking that big, super fluffy brush again and just blending it out. I didn't want to darken it a ton, just wanted to add just a tiny bit more shadowing in there. Now I'm going in with an eyeliner, if I can find it. Eyeliner. There you are, eyeliner. Typically, I tend to do slightly darker shades of eyeliner, but today I just want to line my waterline, and for that I'm using my NYX Wonder Pencil in light because I just want to add a little bit of brightness there. I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And then for mascara today, I'm using my CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom. I like this one because it does a really good job at separating my lashes rather than a super, super thick look. It gives them more of a wispy effect. And I'm doing mascara on my bottom lashes, which I typically don't do, but when I'm not wearing heavy eyeliner, I like to do it just to add a bit more definition to my eye. Alright, so to finish off the eyes, I am adding a pair of false lashes, which is of course completely optional. And I'm using my Allure Texture number 117 lashes. I have worn these before and they are one of my very favorite lashes. I think they're so, so pretty and they're very, very light and wispy. Well, I'd originally planned to film myself putting my lashes on, but I managed to dump eyelash glue all over my favorite pants. Now I have more laundry to do. Yeah, so due to the amount of extreme profanity that was involved in that clip, not to mention the fact that you couldn't see me, eyelashes are on now. And I need to wash my pants still. So to finish this look up, I wanted to keep the lip very bright and very cute. And just so you guys know, if you don't have any of this stuff, just a standard lip gloss would look great. Something like NYX's Strawberry Parfait Butter Gloss would look adorable with this. So I'm using two products on my lips today. The first one is Benefit's Lolly Tint, which I've had for a while, but I haven't used a whole lot because it's a very springy look. So I'm skipping any lip liner or anything like that, and I'm just applying this straight to my lips, just for a very soft flush of color. So I'm going to let that dry down just a little bit, and I'm going to be topping it with Marc Jacobs Lust for Lacquer in Kissability, which has a bit of shimmer to it. I absolutely love this combo because it's not super, super bright, like shocking bright, but it's just a very, very pretty pink. Plus, this combo together wears really well and it fades really well. So if you forget to bring anything with you to touch up, you can really just throw any plain gloss over this once it's started to fade off a bit and it still looks good. Alright, and here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me. If you have any questions, comments, or just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. You can also keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I am pretty much everywhere, and all the links for those are down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!